Hello guys, welcome back to Path of Nostalgia, the penultimate installment of Path of Nostalgia. We're getting close to the finale. We are getting, well, the next one's the finale anyway, so this is the penultimate show I'm talking about on Path of Nostalgia for good, really. And it's on Steady Eddie. So this is another 2000 show, like very early 2000s, 2001 this came out. And like with some of the previous entries that I've talked about recently, and this year in Path of Nostalgia, there are some real, not the best ones really. Tractor Tom, QBs, and also this one as well is actually, these are sort of like one of the worst shows you could probably think of. So let's go through this. So obviously this is like this TV show is like a promotion thing for Eddie Stobbart, famous HTV delivery company that have been going on for decades, centuries really. And obviously it's like, I think at this time it's maybe like from promotion or something really, like promoting their brand really, or getting sponsored or something like that, how you make a TV show out of it or something. And what the outcome is on this show is, it follows the adventure of Steady Eddie, lorry driver, friendly lorry driver of course, and you do have a few other characters here and there who I can't fathom who they are, because I'm not really interested in the show really. It's just here because I thought, why not, because I did cover it. Again, the 26 home video, TV shows on home video that I've done, my countdown. Again, at the bottom of the barrel, straight at the bottom. Yeah, so I think I probably might do some readjusting with that video as well. So this is a 2D animated TV show, but not in the greatest sense. It's that terrible 2D styling that's absolute horrible. It's like very done on the cheap. I don't know how much they might have made this production company called, made by Full Monty Productions, but it's done by Contender as well. What Contender wanted something like this to be released. Never broadcast on TV though. That's the main thing. This was never broadcast on TV, only on direct to home video, like home video, VHS and DVD. And it's like, jeez. And actually looking at it, it's like, it's really just horrendous to look at. Some people probably might enjoy it, but it screams cheapness, it does, really. You get some, also you got bland narration by a guy called Paul Gurnett, which is, again, bizarre surname, really, Gurnett, or how do you pronounce it? It's like, I can get behind, the whole thing, of course, with the whole promotion and everything else. You think, make a TV show on your brand. Yes, that's absolutely fine, but it is horrible in the slightest. They only did 10 episodes of this, actually, so it's a very short series, They've only done, like, a certain amount of episodes, rather than do a full series or something like that, maybe do 13 or 26, the usual ones. They're just doing about 10, really. They were released, like, twice, actually. You have 2 stories on one release, of course, and something to do with road safety at the end, I think. Judging by the research I had to look through. I only had one VHS release because it actually came from my dad. He was on a business trip years ago. I was on work-related stuff, and he got this VHS. He did, along with Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, which I remember. I mean, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, the film, is absolutely 10 times better than that. Absolutely. No question intended. I only ever seen one episode of it, actually. I think when I got it, the tape was already, was it run halfway through already? So I've only ever seen the first story, bizarrely. I never saw the very first one. I think that was what it was. I think it was to do with Eddie going to London, delivering gates or something, and he counts one of those power electric trains, really. So he goes across, you know, and deliver it, and they said, "Oh, we've arrived in London" or something like that, which is actually looking back on that, that's absolutely the dumbest twist ever. And so yeah, it's like, you know, all right, you know, it's like obviously it's aimed at preschool kids, but it's really lowest to the low stuff. This is not the best, absolute trash, and yeah, I'm surprised it did get every. You know, I'm quite happy actually it never made it to TV screens. You know, because obviously obviously it's more of it's a home video demand, something, you know, like no direct to video contender thing really. Well, they've done. I think it's the only time they've actually ever done that. I think, but all the other shows they've just released on have been broadcast on TV. I think because the man not saw potential, or they might have approached them like broadcasting like ITV or something, and they probably said no, it's not highest of the high really with that one. So yeah, it ain't the best show, and it's like, you know, we're sort of going on the whimper with this one really. But most of the shows I've talked about have been positive and have actually been really good. So for, you know, for what they have been actually, interestingly, you know, like 2D animation, puppet shows, stop motion animation, you know. But we have to showcase some bad stuff as well sometimes. I think more in this year we've been talking about a lot of really crap stuff. Not really. There's some good stuff. There's some really good, fantastic stuff that I've talked about this year. But you have to put some nuggets of crapness in it as well, just to be sure. But thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll see you for the next video and the finale of Path of Nostalgia.